All right. Looks like we're live.
We live. Hold on, let me shut this music off. Hello, everybody from New York. Yo, you got to name it twice. So, want to welcome everybody. It's Tuesday night. We're a day late. As you know, our members, we were doing some updating of a system, so we decided to do it tonight instead of last night. So everything's in place, everything's up and running, and going smoothly. So I want to turn this over to Bruce. I want to welcome you. It's Tuesday, the 10th of March, and we are so glad you're hanging out with us here tonight. So, Bruce, take it on over, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it. I want to thank everybody and welcome you to the live Xtreme Lifestyles Network Google Hangout. You know, we're glad you're here because you could be spending time with your families, but instead you're here looking at a way to generate an income on the internet, which seems to be, you know, a struggle for a lot of people. So basically what, you know, me and Paulie have done, you know, we put this simple three-step system, you know, that we're going to share. Because you know, the system that we use and we're going to share with you is kind of like really is simple, but a lot of people don't implement it, and you know, it's what we've done in the past and we've had success with. But you know, I want to talk to the newest person tonight because you may be here from our marketing system, you may have been invited by an email or through a Facebook event, or you may have personally been invited. You know, so welcome. I want to, you know, first introduce, you know, everybody below that's on the panel here and introduce you guys to our community. We're going to, you know, say hello to Paul. Paul, what's up, buddy?
What's happening, Bruce? What's going on? Good to be here.
Not much, man. We are getting ready to rock and roll here. Team leader, Wade Rosella. What's up, Wade? I think he's frozen. He's frozen in Canada.
He's frozen solid in Canada.
He is. Okay. Team leaders and our traffic providers, Joel and Twee Straight. What's up?
Hey guys.
Hey there. You know what's up? What's up is I've been working my butt off all week, guys, and just looking to find new ways to make this system better. Looking for new ways to make the traffic better. You know, so I just went to a private mastermind and learned a bunch of new things about traffic. A lot of those things I'm gonna be applying to this system, so that we get even better results and just keep getting better and better, just like the system always does. So that's what's up with me.
Awesome.
Hanging out with the big dogs this past weekend, old Joel.
I'm learning the insider secrets of the game, so I can bring them to XLN.
Awesome. Good news, man. Thanks. We appreciate it. And welcome, team leader, Mark Highland. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. Man, we've got spring breaking loose around here, up into the 50s today.
Wow.
It's looking pretty good.
We had some nice weather here, too, like that. So, awesome. It's, you know, it's staying brighter longer, too, so that's good news.
That's right.
Appreciate you, man. Jose Mateo, team leader. What's up, man? Welcome.
Bruce, what's up, brother? Good to be here, man. I'm excited, fired up.
Awesome. Glad to have you back. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
And team leader, Fidel. I'm sorry, can't pronounce your last name. Cruz, right? Because you don't have it up.
It is up.
Cruz, how are you, man?
Cruz. Oh, Victor Cruz. I'm thinking about the wide receiver of the Giants.
No, I'm looking for your name and you didn't have it up, so I'm like, oh shoot, what was his last name? I'm so bad with names. What's up, man?
It's not up there now.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, I figured it out. Oh, yeah. loving that extra hour. More time for work.
There you go. That's one way to look at it. More money, more time.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us.
More money to spend on traffic.
There you go. Good plan. And last but not least, team leader, Anthony Medina.
Hey, Bruce, what's going on, man? I'm just getting home myself. Talking about
long day, you know. So yeah, I'm fired up and ready to go.
Awesome.
Good to be here with you guys and everyone here. This is the place to be.
Right on, man. Well, I appreciate everybody, joining us on the panel and watching, the live presentation. Like I said, Paulie and I, we use this simple strategy, simple system that really works well. And it's what we call our 3 steps to success. Team or community plus system plus traffic equals duplicatable success. We've applied this for the past 2 years, and it's very duplicatable, and that's the key to success when you're building a business like this. It's duplication, and without simplicity, you just can't duplicate. There's probably things that you may be doing or may be trying that just aren't duplicatable. So whenever you do something to try to recruit somebody into your business, think about, is what I'm doing duplicatable? Can the next person replicate what I'm doing? So Paulie and I have put these 3 steps together, and the first one, we lead with the community. It's really important to have a community and have that support structure in place, and we wanted to provide that, and we've grown to about 10,000 members. Our Facebook group is just hopping, but the bottom line is you can't build a team without a community. You just can't do it. You really need that structure in place, because if you're out there alone and you're trying to build a team, and you got a few people on your team, how are you going to get anybody else excited to join that team, to see where they're going to get help and assistance if you only got a couple people on your team? You need that community. You need people to go to. You need that social proofing. We got thousands of members in our Facebook group. So if you're building a small team, you need that community to surround you and support you and show other people that are going to join your business why they should join your business, because you're providing a community of support. Okay, so we lead with that community because really it's the key to success. Next, obviously, you need a system and you need traffic.
Did he freeze, or is this me?
No, Bruce froze up.
He's back.
Yeah, I freeze up. I guess I do need that hard drive after all. Anyway, what I was saying is you just can't build a business without the community. And so let's hear from some of you guys, from the community, about the community, and we'll start there and share, everyone's thoughts on the panel, your experiences with the Xtreme Lifestyles Network community. Who wants to take this, Paulie?
You want me to start it off? All right. Well, we all know, everybody wants to be a part of something, or a part of a community, a part of a team. A lot of people go out online these days, just, they find business opportunities, and then they go off to Google and they start searching that opportunity just to find the leader, or the top leader of that opportunity, and to possibly join their team and be under them. But you know what happens there? It's all great and everything, and I don't want to say anything bad about it, but a lot of times, if you're new or not a big-time recruiter or a big-time money earner, you get lost in the shuffle, basically. So you really never get that help. You never get to be a part of what the leader or the guru. You never really get close to that person, is what I'm saying. But with Xtreme Lifestyles Network, we solved that problem, because what me and Bruce did was we duplicate ourselves. Because with that guru or that leader or that team that you decide to join under, he's only one person, right? There's only so many people you can work with, especially if you have a big team. So it's impossible to work with everybody, even if you wanted to. Just not enough time in the day, right? So what me and Bruce has done is we've duplicated ourselves. We create team leaders, right? Team leaders. So that's what we have down here. Everybody is a team leader, plus we have some more that is not on the Hangout, but that's what they're there for. We duplicate ourselves, so everybody coming into our community has help immediately, where we could take you by the hand and direct you into the answers that you're looking for. There for help, support, whatever thing you need. If you're not in our Facebook group, even if you're a member right now, you should be, because that's where all the action happens. Okay, it's a very active Facebook group. People are coming in there asking questions. People are answering questions, and it's just a wonderful community that's really tight knit. That is, everybody's helping everybody. This is a people helping business, and that's the way we set it up. So that's what I got to say.
No, that's right, Paulie. Fidel, were you going to say something?
No, go ahead, Mark.
Well, I was just going to. This will probably lead into what you might be saying, but I've been very impressed the last couple of weeks. People stepping up and answering questions that come up, and I've been a little bit out of the loop. We had a family member pass away and so forth. We've been tied up with that. So one of the things that that created was I wasn't able to be as engaged as I normally would. But I observed through my phone and so forth that many others have been stepping up and addressing the questions that come up. And you're one of the ones that I've noticed quite a bit, Fidel, and so you can go ahead and open up into how you feel and how you enjoy helping others.
Oh, it's awesome. That's what this group is about. And I mean, I've been with the system for how long? Maybe like 45 days or so. I'm here at the Hangout with the leaders. That's that never happened somewhere else. At least I've never experienced that part. And to be able to answer questions, and I know Bruce and Polly, they're busy taking care of the system. They don't have time to answer some of these questions that get thrown out there, and it's, man, we're just trying to help and answer as best as possible. Sometimes you do want to say something like, "Hey, man," something bad to the person asking the question, but I just kind of hold my thoughts back. I'm like, here, let me rewrite it again. Let me try to ease it up a little bit. And actually, somebody was asking. Somebody put a question about this is not good for business. The system is down. Blah 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 blah. And don't tell me to wait. And I'm like, don't wait. Take action. Go build it yourself. Go put a capture page. Blah blah blah. And I did it in a sarcastic way, but at the end, it kind of made it feel like I was giving some advice, and actually it turned out into a good conversation back and forth. I'm like, look, it takes a long time to learn all this stuff. If you want to go ahead and spend thousands of dollars learning how to do it, go ahead. But man, let Polly and Bruce do their work and support the team. We're a family. Let's support the team and get this business or the system going, and don't worry about 2 or 3 days. I have a carpet cleaning business, as some of you know. If my van goes down, it's going to be down 2 or 3 days. There's nothing that I can do. It's going to be in the shop. Let's go have some fun. Some of you guys saw my Facebook videos with my kids on Sunday. I wasn't stressing out because the system was down. Let's go have some pizza. Let's go have some fun. And when the system's up and the signups are coming in, we're not even gonna know what to do. We're gonna be so busy.
Yeah, it's like we forced that so you guys weren't working so hard to give you a day or two off, man.
There we go. Yeah.
Nah, we were just updating everything because, as you can see, we're growing very fast, and we had to add some things in our system that would really protect you. You know, the people that put their information in. We need to protect your information, you know, and everything that goes along with it. So we did that for a reason. So.
And you know, Paulie, at least you guys kept us updated. And you know, with the traffic, there was an update. The traffic is being stopped for this reason or that reason. Most places, 2 or 3 months go by, and you're like, what happened to the traffic? And nobody gives you an answer.
Yeah, well, that's one of the best reasons of being on this team and buying our traffic is because our traffic couple down there, Joe and Twee, I mean, they're a part of XLN. So whenever we need to pause something or stop a campaign, they could do it with just like a PM over the, quick PM over the Facebook, just tell them what's going on. They stop it immediately. A lot of other people that you buy traffic and having your advertising, they're not going to do that for you. Your traffic's out and running, and
Yeah.
I've been in opportunities before and had systems before, when years ago that, like, I would have I used to spend a lot of money in advertising, and it was like, I would have these campaigns running and everything, and there would be a glitch in a system or something, and it would be down, and I would lose everything. I wouldn't even get the leads wouldn't even be coming in my system because while the traffic was going out, the system was down, so it was totally, the money was totally, you might as well have lit it on fire with a match. But
Paul, that's something too. Like that's something that Twee and I have actually, we really made that a commitment in our business, just in our business in general, to do that stuff, to make sure that when if your offer goes down, that your traffic and all your money doesn't go with it. Just while XLN was going through its upgrade and we were putting the traffic on pause, pausing it, starting it, pausing it, starting it, and whatnot, we had actually 2 other offers that we were running traffic for that also went down at the same time.
It's been a crazy week.
It's been a very, very intense week. But we make sure that when that type of crap happens, and this is it. I mean, let's face it, guys. This is the internet. Websites go down.
Hosting servers.
I've been on Facebook. I've had Facebook go down before. Where the whole internet works perfectly fine, and I go to log into Facebook, and I get a like a thumb with an X through it that says, "Sorry, Facebook is down. Come back later." And so I'm saying, like, you got these multi-billion-dollar powerhouses that also deal with the same issues that we'll deal with as well. And so the point I'm making here is that when you're working with me and Twee, when you're working with Traffic Genie, when you're working with XLN, we monitor this stuff so that like Paulie said, you might as well lit your money on fire with a match. We make that so that's not a problem,
yeah, we pause everything. So.
That's one of our big parts about the business that we don't sacrifice. That we kind of feel it's an integrity piece, and an ethics piece. And I know that, like Paulie mentioned, you had these advertisements that were running, and I remember even just recently when some of these other offers were going down. Other people were in those groups that were talking about, oh my God, the offer's down. I got traffic running right now. I'm screwed. I just burned through $1,000 or whatever. We don't have that problem, because we just handle it. So.
And that's another thing, being a part of the family. Like if you're getting traffic through us, it's not like you're going to another provider and they're like, well, sorry, it's running.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before.
Yeah, when we
in the past when we bought traffic and have them just be like, yeah, sorry, bud. I mean, I can't do nothing about it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, how about, like, remember last year GoDaddy went down or something? The system for a day or two. Like I buy links. I mask all my links. All my links were on GoDaddy, so I had like several links down for 2 days. So
yeah.
Man, people need to understand that at the end of the day, this is a real business, man. This is, it's not a brick and mortar, but it's still. Thank God it's not a brick and mortar. You don't have the overhead, but at the end of the day, this is a real business, and things happen. So you just gotta go with the flow and just prepare yourself for whatever happens, and just keep at it. Because this is not, some people get lucky, some people don't. As far as this overnight whatever wealth that you get, they're spreading around and getting all these new people believing that they can do this overnight. No, it's a business, just like any other. You know, it takes time to build.
It's very true, and the reality is, you know, the other mindset in the industry, and this is I want to make this real clear. I want everybody to leaning close to the screen for a second here, and I want you to really hear this. If you have a lottery mindset, then you're going to build your entire business hoping to have some success. But if you work your business like a business, then you will have results that businesses get. You got to ask yourself that question. What do you want? Do you want to hope, pray, and believe in, oh my gosh, if I think about it, that I'll win? Or do you want something that's as close to a sure thing as you could possibly get?
And you work for it.
Let me ask you guys. Let's turn this around a little bit. I know we do these hangouts. Let's turn it up a little bit. Give us a good. Somebody come out and say, I'm going to ask you this question. If you're new here for the first time, why should you join Four Corners and XLN? You know, ask yourself that. Tell the people why you should join. Ask yourself, why should I join you? Give them a good reason why they should join us. I mean, we have everything in place for you. So tell them why they should join us.
I wish I had this when I got started. Let's put it that way. I wish I had this when I got started. Because at the end of the day, the one thing I found out after all the years of me trying all kinds of things is that you need support. And you need a system where you can capture someone's information, and you need to be able to communicate with your prospects and your leads. And you need a way to leverage them, to give them some leverage so that they can, you know, build their business as well. Everything is here. So, I mean, no autoresponder. You don't need autoresponder. I mean, it costs, just for the autoresponders alone, it costs like $29 a month if you get a decent list going. If it goes for higher than that, you can go up to the hundreds. That's just one thing. We have capture pages. You can control. Yeah, I mean, you can control your capture pages. You have your. It was like if you put it together yourself, you know, where you had all that stuff. All you got to do is edit it the way you want it to have it. I mean, you can do anything with the system because you have full control over it, and you didn't have to do any kind of hosting. You didn't have to worry about putting up anything. So, I mean, and then on top of it, just the community alone, I mean, it's priceless. I mean, the community, you're stuck on something. There's always somebody there 24/7 because we're international. We're everywhere. I mean, what more could you possibly ask for? You need a way to capture, like I said, leads. You need a way to follow up with them, and you need to be able to show them that there's support. And there is training involved. I mean, it does take time to learn certain things. But the great news is that you have everything you need to do income-producing activity, whereas you're building your business at the same time you can learn. It's better than taking a little bit at a time and learning something and trying to do something yourself and trying to figure it out. It'll take you forever. You spend a lot of money, and you're still not in that mode of trying to make money, income-producing, you know, stuff. So that's just one of, you know, there's just so many reasons why. I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to spin with something else, but that,
Anthony,
is just.
Yeah, I wanted to chime in on that, man. One of the reasons why you want to join XLN, okay? Right. It's very simple, a system. You know, you got children, little kids, and when they're through 4 years, 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, let's put a little boy. And let's go back into the 50s, 60s, and 70s. What did little boys used to do? They used to play with little matchbox cars, and they used to collect marbles. Remember marbles? They used to collect them as a little kid. They used to play out in the street, and there were all types of colors and whatnot. And they had jars, and they would put their marbles in the jar, and they would collect them. See, they had a little system in place. You see, with baseball cards. I had a friend of mine that had a little luggage. He opened up his leg and collected all his baseball. He organized it from teams to the most expensive, and he managed them, and he had them on. He collected them all the time. Even children have systems in place to collect something. And one of the reasons why I would join XLN is because we do have a system that collects emails, and then we follow up with those emails, all right, where they charge you at least a minimum of $20 a month through autoresponder. What do you call it? The autoresponder called GVO and what's the other ones? Aweber and et cetera, all those guys, minimum of $20-25 a month, and we have that system here in place for starting now at $7 a month. I think it's phenomenal, man, and that's one of the reasons why you have to have a system in place if you're going to start building a list of emails, a list of the subscribers, a list of people that are looking at you, what you have to offer. Okay, and then you start growing that list, and that's basically growing your business. That's what business is all about. You have to have a list and get yourself started. Doctors do it, dentists do it. What do? They start with referrals, and they put their list in their computer, and they got the names and addresses of their patients. It's the same thing in anything that you do. Okay, so that's basically how it all works. You know, I want to share one thing before I hand it over. It's pretty funny. People, I want to chime in on what Joel said with the lottery mentality and free stuff and all that. You know, one day we went to a YMCA out in Connecticut. My sister and me and the kids, her kids, my mom and dad, and we're all hanging out. And we end up going to the basketball court, and everybody's shooting baskets and having to go there all the time. And I start taking my basket and I start shooting, and mine goes in all the time. I miss one, I miss two, but I kept on making them from everywhere. But I've been playing ball my whole life. You see, I've been playing hoops my whole life. And my father and my mom come up to me and they say, "How do you make it so easy? How do you make it go in so easy?" And he goes,
"Looks like he froze."
Years to learn this stuff. Years. And I could show you how to do it, and I can teach you how to shoot within 3 minutes. All you got to do is start practicing this. And then I give them a little drill or whatever, and then they start making their shots. But basically, that's how this thing works. People they don't want to put the work and effort. They want to pay $7 and they just want to sit there and do nothing. It's not going to happen. No. You're going to have to buy traffic. You're going to have to start building a relationship with your list. You're going to have to start communicating.
All right. It's a whole other thing that people don't understand. Not only do we have a system that automates everything for you, that works, that all you just keep sending traffic in, we don't have to worry about traffic. That alone is a process. I mean, It's an amazing process. It takes a long time to come around. We have it all figured out. We got two of the best marketers, traffic getters out there that I've seen, and it's great, right under our roof. I mean, all we got to do is just buy the traffic. We know we're going to get real people to our capture page. We know we're going to talk to real people, as compared to who knows what goes on out there. You don't know who you're buying traffic from. If you're going to get bots traffic, if you're going to get people that are paid to put their emails into an email bot, I mean, you don't know what you're getting out there.
Yeah.
We have everything under one roof. I mean, come on. To me, it's an absolute no-brainer. Like I said, I wish this was something I saw this a long time ago. It would have saved me a lot of money. A lot of money. It would have saved me. So, but I'm grateful. I'm here now.
That's right.
That's what I think, that it would save me money, but it comes to now I know what it really takes to have a system like that. I know what get response costs. I know what it is to get a capture page and do all that stuff, to buy leads and not have the results, to spend all the time. So to me, it's like, man, yes, I spent that money, but it was just a learning process, and it's making me better to train somebody. And when it's kind of, I guess when somebody doesn't experience that and they're coming into the system, it's kind of, I would see it as a rich dad giving everything to their kids without them experiencing what it is.
Right.
I understand. Yeah. So that's like,
there you go.
Yeah, because they get it for free. They get it for free. They take it for granted, and they don't do nothing with it. So,
but
I think I posted on. I saw something about a model and a vacuum, and it was in one of my carpet cleaning forum deal things. But it was kind of like a funny video. And when I saw that, I go, that's what XLN does for us. It makes us look like professionals right from the start, even though you don't know what you're doing. I was having a conversation with one of my signups yesterday, and I was telling her, I'm like, all those give me a second, all those emails you're getting from me, I haven't written a single one of them. There's 60 emails that you get on a daily basis from me. There's a couple of them that you get from the Hangouts and stuff like that, but I'm like, you get 60 days of emails. I'm like a professional, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just buying traffic, going to the Hangouts. When I feel a little bit of doubt, I watch the presentation and I see the money. I'm like, let's go, let's do this. Let's go and sign up people. That's all you got to do, and learn and learn. I was telling somebody, I was like, it doesn't matter if we can get traffic. You guys do a great job on it. Still learn the process of how to do it, because you are going to need to know and learn all this stuff eventually.
Absolutely.
Hey, Wade, what do you got to say? You look like you're biting at the bit there.
Sorry about that. I don't know if I'm coming in okay. I'm having some computer issues. That's why I'm on my phone right now.
No problem.
Okay. Well, you know what? I got to say something. And I'm probably, one thing I love about this entire family we have here on our panels is the passion. Everybody has the passion. And you know what? And sometimes when we're posting things and we're saying things, you got to read between the lines. You know, we're not out here. This is not a hobby. This is not something that, you know, ring around the rosies or anything. It's a business. Okay? And we're all trying to come together as a group and try to better each other's lives and work together. You know, Paulie and Bruce, phenomenal work. I have an idea, a little idea what they've been doing in the last week and a half. Okay? And you know what, Paulie, you're losing a bit of hair there, I see. But you know,
yeah, a little bit.
You know, and let's give credit due. $7? Come on. You know, I owned a brick and mortar business. I lost it. So what? You know, but I tell you, it cost me more than $7. You know, and I tell you, you guys make the difference. Get out there, take that opportunity, grasp it, and run with it. You know, learn from everybody. The day we stop learning is the day we truly die. You know, so Paulie and Bruce has everybody's best interest, but they're two people. Take that knowledge. You got our traffic pros. Take their knowledge. This is all not being charged for you, by the way, and they can bill all this stuff to you guys, and you want to be paying thousands of dollars for this. So. You know, Bob,
wait, what you said, I mean, it really it touched on a point that one of my mentors tells me all the time. Cooperation over competition.
Absolutely.
You know, he is like, you know, we can I mean, you know, one of my mentors, I mean, they're in the same, you know, they do the same thing as I do. They sell traffic, they have similar businesses. But what they say is, you know, I'm like, they're like, hey, you know, we could be out here in the marketplace, and we could be like, you know, trying to push and you know, you try and get as many sales as possible, and I try and get as many, you know, and we're competitors, but they're like, you know, but if we work together, then everybody gets to win. Our customers get to win because, you know, because we're able to refer back and forth. You know. You win because you learn more, you're able to serve more. I win for the same reasons. You know, everybody wins if we do cooperation over competition.
Absolutely.
And that's really what a lot of the system is about, is that cooperation, and what you were talking about too.
Exactly. And you know, I don't pretend to be a traffic pro. I don't. And I need a guy like you and Tweet, obviously. And I don't know anything about what Paulie and Bruce are doing. They're putting years of their own experiences and money lost, and they're given that. They always give that for free. You know, nobody's charged us for that experience. And they deserve thousands. If I had thousands, Paulie, you'd have it. Okay? You know, you deserve it. And so does Bruce. Like, you know, we all do to an extent. But the bottom line is that we're a family, we're a community. Do you know how rare that is? Especially in the online marketing, about people that actually, I'm going to say a word here, sorry Mark, that actually give a shit about other people. Okay? And that's the truth. So anyways, I had more than my 2 cents. And why I'm at XLN, I'll tell you simply why. Every single one of these people on the panel and everybody that are striving to make a difference in their lives and to make differences in other people's lives. That's why I'm here.
Hey, wait. That just gave me a great idea, man. You know, we all have our own reasons for why we love XLN. We all have our own reasons for why we're in XLN. What about you guys out there? You know, I mean, why are you here? What do you guys love about XLN so far? I mean, I'm talking to the people out there, the people that are watching this Hangout right now. You know, why did you join XLN in the first place? I mean, or what attracted you to XLN in the first place? I mean, put it in the comments. Put it down there and tell us why, what it is that you're doing. I mean, why you're here, and maybe if you're already in XLN, what is it about the system that you love? What is it about the community that you love, or the traffic, or anything else that XLN does? What is it that you guys love about this system?
And what it is that you guys are working for in here. Like, that's really important, because we're all working for something. Like, whether it's a better life for our family, whether it's that vacation that we never got to take. What is it that you're working for? We'd love to know, because that really helps.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you guys. It's what is your why? That's the question.
We want to know what your why is.
Put it in the comments, guys. I mean, like that stuff motivates us. I mean, that stuff makes it so that when I look at you guys and I'm able to start talking to you guys, I'm able to get into a conversation, on Facebook, and I'm able to see, oh wow, I didn't know that was what you were going for. I didn't know that you already own a business, or I didn't know that you're in college, or I didn't know that you have 3 kids and your goal is actually just to be able to be home with them and spend more time. I didn't know these things about you, but when I see that stuff in the threads, I'm able to start, to start thinking about those things. I was able to start thinking about, Mary out in New England has 3 kids, and her goal, but not just her goal, her vision for life is to be able to have that time freedom, or that ability to be able to not be so stressed about money, or that she can, or maybe just not so stressed about time, that she can actually give more love back. It's just interesting to see what motivates people, what drives people, and
how we can help them more in this community.
Exactly, because it's not just about the traffic. It's not just about the system. The team, system, traffic. These are all words that we have to describe this thing. But if if we are able to get to know you, that's how you rise in this industry. That's how you're able to get help in this industry. It's not just about the money, and really, if that's a whole goal, just the money,
then it's going to be hard.
It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be not empowering or motivating to want to stay. But if there's the money there, mission, it's maybe leading to some sort of impact that you're able to create. I mean, who would love to create some sort of impact just in their direct life? I mean, I would love to be able to impact more people. I don't know about anybody else on this panel, but I think a lot of the people out there, and I think a lot of the people on this panel, I know a lot of the people on this panel because Paul, he sends me messages at 3 a.m. like, Joel, the system, man. Dude, the system. I'm telling you, I've been working for the last 37 hours straight, and I need a break. But I'm this close to being done. And once we're done, I mean, these people, they're gonna have so much more opportunity. And Joel, we're this much closer, okay? And my response is, Paulie, go take a nap. And Paulie's like, I can't, man.
He's grown a beard there too, man.
He's like, I'll work for 2 more hours because I want to make sure that the system's the best it can be for these people.
Yeah. Paulie ran out of razors. He hasn't had a chance to go to the store in those past 30
Because he can't ever leave the house because he's building stuff for you guys, because he's making stuff better, bigger, because he wants to be able to make that impact. I mean, he spoke the vision from the beginning. I mean, he said, you know, our goal is not to take money out of your pockets, but to put money back into your pockets. Why the hell does he want to do that?
Well, let me speak. Let me say something here, okay? Because I mean, I love you guys. I see the passion. You know, that's why this is a fun business, guys. You know, as you can see, I usually do a lot of talking, and I'm just listening tonight. And we got 9 people on this panel, and you know, 9 people didn't know each other from Adam 2 years ago. You know, how we all got to be so close is through on an online business. So if we could do it, so could you. But it's hard for you to do it, and that's why me and Bruce put this together. And if you're new here tonight, and you're hearing all this XLN and the system and going, what the heck is going on here? This is what we're all about, okay? We know people want to be a part of something. So we led with our team. We have a motto here. It's called Team, System, Traffic equals Duplicatable Success. Okay? As you've been hanging out here with us, you've been hearing about our team, our community, right? Which everybody wants to be a part of. You've also been hearing bits and part of a system. A system for what? Okay. The system, now you hear parts about traffic that everybody needs it. Okay, so how do we all piece this together, and how are you understanding all this? Okay? We're just a simple team, right? We believe in putting, there's a lot of $500, a lot of $1,000, a lot of $2,000 opportunities out there. We're giving the average person a real chance to come into a business opportunity, which is Four Corners Alliance Group, which is a one-time $18 out-of-pocket fee. That's it, right? You're able to join that opportunity, then also be able to buy us or use our system for $7 a month, which will power and do all the selling and telling for you to get you sales in Four Corners Alliance Group. Now, no, you don't have to be on our team. This is the beauty part of it, okay? This is the beautiful part of it. If you're already a Four Corners member, you could tap into our community, be surrounded around like-minded individuals, get all the help and you know, questions answered for you. Use the use of our team, our big team, and also be able to use our system. Okay? That is the power of this team. It's not only for us, our members only. It's for anybody in Four Corners. We believe that everybody, all because you're not on our team, should you know, cut you out of being successful. We don't believe in that. Everybody should be successful. This is a team building opportunity we chose in Four Corners Alliance Group. It's low cost effective, right? So you're paying $18 out of pocket and a $7 system. For $25, you got yourself your own business where all you have to do is advertise. Buy traffic, bring them to your lead capture page that we supply for you. Let them put their information in, which will bring them to a presentation page, which there'll be a video in there to do all the selling and telling from Bruce. Tell all about XLN, Four Corners, the whole compensation plan, how much money you can make, which is a nice buck, $500,000 if you're interested, okay? And then you have to talk about the traffic, and then you have the chance to join Four Corners if you're not already in, okay? Then grab our system for $7 a month. If you're already in Four Corners, then skip joining Four Corners and go to step 2 and get our system, okay? The system is doing the selling and telling for you. It's on total automation. Follow-up email messages, lead capture pages, about 20 or 30 of them now. We got, what else we got? We got the whole presentation page. We got campaign tracking. We got just regular tracking. We got the traffic, which we'll get into, which we'll turn over to Joel. Everything all in place. So you come in at $25, boom, buy yourself some traffic,
advertising is always extra in any business opportunity. Okay, you do have to have some money put aside to advertise. Okay, so it takes you away from going to your friends and family, right? Four Corners don't have a system. So how do you build that business? The days of going to your mom and dad and your brother and sister and your friends are over. There's a whole internet world out there. All you have to do is tap into our traffic and let our system do the selling and telling for you. The only thing we expect of you, and what you should be doing, where most people are getting the best results is build a relationship with your list, okay, and that's by sending them email broadcasts through our back office, okay, which you could do. You have the freedom of doing that, and invite them to these hangouts so they can learn more, which we'll do all the, the selling and telling. And it's not really selling and telling. We're just hanging out here telling you about how much fun we're having. So if you're that type of person and is looking for something like that, there's a button below there, show me more. After this hangout, click the button, go through the process, because you will get the same system. All right? And then we have enough capture pages back there, which is able to not get oversaturated. We're always changing out things so people aren't seeing the same things. Because I've been in opportunities before where where thousands of people are using the same capture page. After like a month, it's like you don't even get opt-ins anymore because people have seen that opportunity 100 times already. So we don't do that. We keep it fresh. So with that, let's get into a little bit of traffic. That's what we're about. You heard the passion. You heard the leaders on this board. There's tons more in the Facebook group. We love to have you. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in our downline or our team. You could use the use of our team and our system to grow your business. Plain and simple. That's it. So let's get into traffic a little bit. What makes your traffic so different, Joel? I know you mentioned a little bit before.
I'm really excited that you asked that question, especially in the way that you asked it, because I mentioned while you were talking, Paulie, and you were talking about this. We got the split tests going on. There's always new ones there to keep it from saturating. I wanted to actually talk about saturation for a moment. I've actually developed a whole system to prevent saturation for XLN, to prevent saturation for a lot of these other offers that are out there. And I utilize something that I kind of coined the phrase. They call it a saturation calendar. And I have a list of like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different traffic sources that I go and I get places that I get all the traffic from. And I don't promote, like I don't just pound the hell out of one traffic source until it doesn't work anymore. I got this whole elaborate calendar that I'm like, okay, today is Monday, March 1st. We're going to traffic source A, B, C, and D. And then today is March 5th. We're going to traffic source Z, Y, X, Y, and 3W. And like it's this whole calendar system that keeps it from these things being getting saturated. Is that way the traffic is always fresh. You're always getting fresh new people looking at the capture pages. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this about the internet business, the wonderful world of the market that we're in, but there are 30,000 new people, new faces every single day that are looking to build a business online. There are 30,000 brand new people to talk to every single day. And in the peak times of the year, which is September and February, there are 60,000 new people every single day. So, give you an idea of the scope of how many people. I mean, you're talking about there are 500,000 people every single year that are looking to build a new business online. And it's actually more than that, but just in the specific niche that XLN is in, there's 500,000 people every single year that are looking to do this. 500,000 new faces to talk to. And you got to ask yourself, how do these offers get saturated out there? Well, one of the reasons is what Paulie was talking about. They keep the same 5 capture pages that they've had for the last 5 years, and everybody and their mom has seen it, and it's nothing new, right? The other way is keep making sure that you're rotating traffic sources. You're not just burning out a traffic source all at once. You know, I make sure that my traffic does that. I've been in the traffic game for a good long time, and I have gotten to know a lot of people, a lot of heavy hitters in the traffic industry, and a lot of not so heavy hitters in the traffic industry, and what sets them apart is how they run the traffic. It's not just the traffic that they run; it's how they run it, and making sure that they're not just blasting, one offer to one traffic source till it's just dead, and you're just beating that horse to death. So we make sure our traffic stays unique by doing that. We also take extra measures inside of the way that we run the traffic, the way that we run the traffic on our side, in how we're able to manage the way that it rotates through everybody's traffic. We also put in extra measures into effect to make sure that the person that is seeing your thing is not just a unique click, but is also a unique visitor. What that means is a unique click is simply, I get a click from Bruce, Bruce clicks it twice, he's one unique person, but that counts as 2 clicks. When we make sure that you only get unique clicks, it's always a unique individual viewing your capture page. It's always human. We have a lot of filters in place to make sure you're not getting robots. I don't want to go real high level on this stuff, but what robots are is there are all these bots and spiders and crawlers. These are names that we have for them in the industry that go out and they click links to make sure that the link is real, or they click links to try and give you click fraud and try and steal your traffic. I mean, there's lots of stuff that goes out there and does that. We have barriers upon barriers upon barriers in place to prevent that crap from happening. Twee and I both came from the offline business world, and the offline business world, Anthony looks like he's got something to say. Go ahead and chime in, man. All right.
No, it was because you froze on me. Maybe it was just on my side.
Oh, really? I hope
yeah, you completely froze on me. Yeah, for a couple for like 5 seconds there.
Well, I hope it didn't freeze for everybody, but Twee and I, we came from the offline business world. We built our businesses offline around ethics and around integrity
and around referrals.
and a lot around referrals. You have to think about the power of a referral for a second. A referral, when you give somebody a referral, you're not just telling them, hey, I had great service at this place. What you're telling them is, what you're doing is you're saying, you're putting your own reputation on the line when you give somebody a referral. When you say, hey, you know what, I want you to go down to that car dealership because that car dealership is going to give you an honest and a fair deal, on the vehicle that you're looking for. You would only send somebody to a specific car dealership if you knew for a fact that person was going to get the service that they expect. Go ahead, Paulie.
I got to point something out on referrals, okay? Because referrals, especially in the world of the millionaires, okay? Most millionaires, billionaires, and everything out there, and probably Fidel could probably chime in about this because he's in a specific business that's perfect for. But do you think, to show you how powerful referrals are, the millionaires in the world today, do you actually think they go to the yellow pages and Google how to get their carpet cleaned? No, they don't. Everything's from a referral basis when you get up and playing with the big boys. They'll talk to their other millionaire friend, and they'll say, yeah, and it's not about money. It's usually a lot more these guys charge these millionaires because, number one, they came from a referral, right? And they're willing to pay more because it came from a referral. So that millionaire, if he wants to get his carpets clean, is not going to pick up the yellow pages to find a carpet cleaning business. 9 chances out of 10, he's going to find that from a buddy who's already using somebody for the last couple of years. That's how powerful referrals are. It goes really, it's very strong in the home market, especially. I've seen it in action plenty of times. I had a friend when I was down in Wellington, Florida. I lived around a lot of well-known people. I had a guy who cleaned tiles. The guy used to clean Bruce Springsteen's tiles. That's how powerful. And he only came from a referral of another millionaire where he bought the house from. So they don't go out and it's not people you try and go work, search it for on the internet or on Google, or on Yellow Pages. Referrals are very powerful when you get into the upper areas of the money world. So I just want to put 2 cents.
It's absolutely correct. I mean, Paulie, I don't know if everyone else knows if you follow me on Facebook or what have you, but I just got back from a mastermind with quite a few millionaires actually, and I mean the whole time that we're there, I mean that's what we were talking about. Hey, what do you use for this particular part of your business? And everybody's, oh yeah, I totally use this. I've been using it for the last 5 years. And you're like, oh well, I mean I know I could go here and I could pay $50 cheaper per month. They're like, yeah, but I go with that because X, Y, Z. Because they always make sure that I'm taken care of. They always make sure. I brought all this stuff up to the surface because the whole reason why Traffic Genie is here was because it was a referral, because I'd been working with Paulie for over a year on other stuff, and Paulie asked me, he's like, hey, do you think you'd have the capability of handling a major organization like this? I know you work generally just with a few people, but do you think you'd have the capability of working with this massive group of people? I said, yeah, because I know, Paul, you need something that's A, affordable, and B, that you can rely on the quality. That was a big.
Exactly. It's like the price is not everything. In this world, you get more or less what you pay for. All right? You really do. So, to even get it at the price that we're getting it from Joe is, we all know this costs more than what he did us a favor. It's a wholesale price he's given us. So take advantage of the wholesale price he's giving you. I mean, the traffic is good. It's getting people results. Fidel will tell you that. He's been buying traffic and getting sales from it. Wade will tell you the same thing. Any of these guys, Anthony, Jose, they'll tell you the same thing. It's getting results. So,
and I want to expand on that point. The traffic does get results. It does get a lot of leads, and it does sometimes even pull sales. I want to put a disclaimer out there that the traffic, it's not a magic button. Okay, this is advertising. It is advertising. This isn't a button that you push on your computer and then your computer starts spitting money at you. It's not the way that works. Fidel will tell you, because Fidel obviously he's picked up quite a few clicks. So is Wade. So is Mark. So is Jose. So is everybody down here. And Wade just threw it in the chat. Follow up on your leads. It's paramount. Wade was already, he knew exactly where I was going with that. What I have the capability of do is to put you in front of a human, put you in front of a real living, targeted, breathing person who wants a system that can help them make money online. XLN is that system, but they might have a question or two. Answer it. They commit. Yeah, answer it. And sometimes you answer one question. You gotta.
And sometimes it's simple as, is this thing really real?
And you're like, yeah. Here's our Facebook group of here's the community. Check it out. Ask questions here. I mean, here's 10,000 people who are who realize that this is real. Who knows that this is what it's doing for them. For Wade, oh yeah, this is a great story. So just to give you an idea of the power of the traffic, of the people that we connect with when we put your capture page in front of them. Wade actually had 4 people call him. Okay, Wade didn't talk to these people. He didn't have a chance to follow up with them yet. Nothing. They called him and asked him questions. It doesn't get any more targeted or excited than that. I mean, that is the most exciting thing to hear from traffic. I mean, you got people that are so itching. By the way, guys, Wade lives in Canada. Okay, so these people, they called him internationally so that they could ask the questions that they wanted to ask. That, I mean, it does not get any more targeted or excited or hot than that. It's just, I mean, that's just the reality of it.
Any kind of response from your leads, man, is huge. You know, just talk, just have a conversation. Especially when they say, "Is this for real?" Oh, yes, I want to talk to you so bad, because they're gonna 9 times out of 10 they're gonna see what we have here and they will be a part of it. I know that. Everybody else is just tire kicking. Unfortunately, you know, it is a numbers game. A lot of tire kickers we got to get through these gems, but it's possible.
But these gems, I mean, these are the people. I mean,
Joel,
just so you guys know, I use the traffic just like everybody else, and some of these gems, I mean, you bring them in and they go crazy. They bring hundreds of people with them, and that's under you.
You don't know who's gonna be your rock star.
Mm-hmm. Wade, you had something to say? I think Wade froze again.
He's having computer issues.
Paying customers. Out of the
I didn't get the whole thing. What did you say?
The 4 people.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I think Wade's got that Canada snowstorm.
People who called me.
Well, Wade was saying 4 people that called him on the phone, 2 are now partners.
Oh, nice, awesome. I mean, that's huge. I mean, it's 50%.
50%
close ratio.
50% closing rate on the phone. There's a. Yeah. I mean, I've preached that. I've preached that for the last couple of years, man. If you're using one of our capture pages that has a phone number in it and you're not afraid of the phone, that's a no-brainer. I mean, I've gotten on the phone and pounding the phones when I get phone number, and let me tell you something. I get a lot of sales that way. It's a lot. But you can't be afraid of phone. That's number 1. And number 2 is you got to know what the heck you're talking about. So, you know, when you get in this opportunity, educate yourself. You know, the more you know, the more you educate yourself, is the better. It's not even a sales person, because this really doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be sold. It's, you know, it's an $18 product with a $7 system. It's $25, but you could explain it properly.
Yeah, it's not a sale. It's about just the explanation. Just help them answer their questions, and that's really all it takes.
Yeah, I mean, just be yourself and have a conversation and be there as a helpful person, not somebody like you're trying to sell a car to. You know, you're not trying to be a car salesman. That's where a lot of people blow it. I mean, you want that sale so bad, it's like, you know, you're not even yourself. So, you know, just get them on the phone. The opening question should say, you know, I seen you ask for some information about, you know, from my website, and just want to reach out and see if there's any questions I could help you with. Anything that maybe you're stuck with, or maybe I could help you to maybe move forward here today, you know, something that is helpful, not something that's like, you know, you're looking for an opportunity, you know, this is the best opportunity in the world, it's $18, join me now. You know, that doesn't work, all right? You know, you got to be, today, especially today, with the internet, there's so many people searching for different opportunities. You know, you're probably, if you're here tonight, you're probably on multiple people's lists. So who do you join? What opportunity do you believe in? What person do you want to be in? See, people don't join opportunities. People join people. So if you're able to separate yourself from just an opportunity and be yourself and reach out as a friend and try and help that person, you'll have a lot better advantage over everybody else. Trust me.
Hey, Paulie, I know that we need to, I'm going to close it up, but there's a couple things that I want to touch on real fast. First and foremost is I just got a couple Facebook messages of people maybe they were asking maybe for a little bit more knowledge on how they might be able to sell this, where they can feel good about the sales process and things like that. About that, I could go real deep on sales psychology and structure and all that type of stuff. And I'm not going to talk about this tonight, but for the amount of Facebook messages that I just got for this, I think that Twee and I will probably host a webinar sometime in the near future. We hosted a couple other webinars way back on talking to your email list and stuff like that. It's all value. It's all related to XLN and how you can grow that stuff. So we'll probably get a webinar scheduled sometime in the next week or two. But there was a question in the comment thread that was talking about capture pages, and they were talking. Let me find it. Is the system able to confirm email address and phone number? Last traffic buy I got some wrong information. So guys, I want to talk just real quick about capture pages in the two different strategies of building your business online. We have both types back there, and we have them both back there for a reason. And I highly recommend that you choose one strategy and stick with it. There are capture pages back there that collect up phone number and email, and name, phone number, and email. The ones that build phone numbers, they're gonna get less leads, but the leads are oftentimes going to be more targeted, higher quality. Now, with that, you're obviously going to get a certain percentage of people that are going to enter the wrong information.
Because they don't want to get a call.
Not a lot you can do about that, but most of the time the email is correct, and so that does give you the ability to follow up with them via email. If you're promoting capture pages with phone number, don't just grab the phone number just to grab the phone number. Grab the phone number if you want to build a business by getting on the phone with people and explaining things a little further. This is oftentimes how you build a really strong community. The other option is the ones that are just the name and email. If you want the system to do most of the work for you and you want to instead kind of connect via email, then use that type of capture page. But I would say
always reach out to them.
Yeah, always reach out to them, whether you're doing one method or the other method. But I would say pick one method and stick with it, at least for long enough for you to kind of test it and see what your results are like. Because that's if you're jumping all over the place and you're grabbing some with phone numbers, some without phone numbers, you're not going to have a real clear path to get in contact with people. So that I hope that answers your question out there about the capture pages and getting some wrong information and whatnot. There's always going to be a certain percentage that's wrong info, but and that's mainly because
they just want to see what's on the other
side. that's mainly either because they just want to see what's on the other side, or they don't want to get a phone call. So just choose the type of business that you want to build. XLN thankfully gives you the opportunity to do that.
And to set it all up for you.
And have it done, done for you, set it all up for you. And the traffic's done for you too. I mean, you're always welcome to PM, send me and Twee a Facebook message or an email if you have any questions at all about your traffic. Whether it's a question about delivery dates or anything. Delivery is always 7 to 10 days for delivery to start, by the way.
We're a little backed up because the system was down since mid last week or so.
We had everybody on pause so that we didn't waste any of your money.
Now it's back up.
We didn't get a chance to get into screenshots about testimonials. You know, there's 1,000 of them in the group. I don't want to take we're already over the time limit that we try to keep, you know, work within. But you know, just know, guys, everybody down here has results with the traffic. There are thousands of people so far that have picked up traffic, that have gotten sales, that have gotten tons of leads. You know, they're building a business. And another thing too, guys, we don't, you know, XLN doesn't take your leads; those are yours. You're welcome to use them, you know, in any business that you want to build. So,
there was one question down there that, you know, people would like to know. So, I don't know if you saw it, Paulie. They just want to know how can they upgrade from a free system.
Well, this is all members. This is all kind of members. This is one of the reasons why you should be joining. This is all members kind of stuff. But I'll answer it. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. it's going to be switched over for the members. You'll know because you're going to be locked out. So the only way to get back in is you'll see URL to go there to pay your monthly fee, and it'll let you back in. So it'll be quite obvious for you. All right. Like I said, you know, we added some things there. That's really these hangouts are usually for, you know, the leads, and so they could see more information about our team and everything. But one of the good things is we do answer questions on our members. That's the one thing, and it's okay, because this is another reason why you guys should be join and be on our team close by, because, you know, me and Bruce have been busy and been slacking a little bit with everything, because you got to remember something. Once we get everything done and everything, there will be members-only trainings every single month, and you're going to get this kind of training every month because you are part of our community, because you are part of our team, because you are using our system and tapping into our traffic. You will get all this knowledge as being an XLN member. So we went a little. We got into it deep tonight because of certain things going on, and we've been missing over the last few days. But, you know, we have a resellers program coming down the line. We're getting that in order. But once we get everybody, our members, transferred over tomorrow to the paying system, then we're going to start kicking in some monthly trainings of some really good stuff, guys. And not only us, there will be guests on there too. So really solid training to make you a better marketer. That's what this is about. You're going to get a lot of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars of training just because you're part of our community. So with that, let's start closing it up. Wade, you got a computer there, or are you frozen? You want to start the last closing statement here?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to say, you know, my last closing statement is I wanted to thank a few people that were doing a lot of work online for us. Also, Karen Harold, Greg Mackey, and Susan McCook.
Yeah, but I recognize them too. Thank you very much. Your work is, you guys.
Visual. Oh, you know what? That's been.
He keeps on breaking up.
Basically it. Like, you guys have said a lot. Cheers.
Take care.
Cheers. Hey, Paulie, I just got a Facebook message from Ian Nemec. He says you kick ass.
Thank you. What's his name?
Paulie.
Ian Nemec.
Ian. Wait till hopefully down the line here sometime we'll get some events we're running. Well, hopefully we all can meet you in person and on some beach resort someplace, sipping a few cocktails. So that's all be coming hopefully. Okay, Mark, what you got to say, buddy? Closing on down, chat down.
This has been great. You know, a lot of good information tonight. You know, I noticed one of the questions or one of the comments comes from a fellow retiree. So one of the key things that I've learned is, you know, in the past we've had to build up this big nest egg, and then hope that the nest egg doesn't run out before we do. And now it's you know, with internet marketing, you get in, just start building, start playing the game, and start building that up. You will build a an ever-growing residual, a monthly residual that will keep expanding instead of shrinking. So that's one of the key things. And I think one of the probably the heaviest newcomers to the internet is going to be the baby boomers. I mean, many more retirees coming up, and the baby boomers have got to be impacting that 30K a month new members to the internet. So, but just hang in there, stay with it. If I can learn and keep up on this stuff, so can you.
Yeah, awesome, Mark. And I really truly believe in the next 5 years, the internet making money opportunities is going to really triple here because of the economy, man. Everybody, you're seeing more and more people being successful online, so it's attracting a lot more new people. So, all right. Wait, do we hear from you yet? Oh, yeah, we did. Right. Fidel, what do you got to say, buddy? Closing statements.
You gotta start somewhere. And what better place to start than with $18 out-of-pocket opportunity, $7 system, and the rest, learning, driving traffic, you know, coming to the Hangouts. This is where you gotta. This is where you gotta start. If you want to go somewhere else, spend a lot more money. You're more than welcome, but you're gonna kick yourself in the butt later on. This is the system to follow. That's what I gotta say.
Thanks, Fidel. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for taking the time out. Who did I miss down there? Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Anthony.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Man, can I say that I haven't said already? I mean, gosh, man, it's wonderful, wonderful. No, guys, I mean, it's simple. I mean, everything is ready for you, done, and you got a cherry on top with the community. I mean, you can't lose. You're gonna be doing it right from the onset. You're not gonna be wasting your time. You're not gonna be wasting your money. Everything's in front of you and ready to go to start making some money. That's, you know, what can I tell you? Just click the access button and get started. Start having fun with us. We're having a ball, and you know, this is simple. It's simple. It's pretty much all said. You just stay engaged, and you will have success. You know, you work on your mindset too. That's important. Yeah, that's all I have, and glad to be here with everyone. I'm very grateful to be here. And, looking forward to our futures, all of us, and all the people that we help. This is just great all the way around. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks, Anthony. Wait. Do we hear from you? Oh, we heard from Wade. Joel Twee, what do you got to say?
All right, guys. So I want to leave you with this. Consistency is what makes the results happen. It's not just doing it once, advertising once, and it happens. And it's not just doing stuff like I was posting a lot in Facebook groups and doing a bunch of random stuff, and it's not even that makes the results. It's consistency, doing the right actions, things that are income producing activities, things that brand you as someone that knows what they're doing online. Whether you're putting out free value in videos or whatever that you decide to do, make sure what you're sharing is valuable. It's not just, hey, look at, you know, this offer that I have. Oh, look at this offer I have today and tomorrow and this day. Like, hey, you know, I have this thing. Like, it's not going to draw people to you. But if you're sharing what you learn and you're sharing how you're growing and everything that you're learning along the way, it makes you look like someone who knows what they're doing, and it's going to make people trust that you know what you're doing in the system and follow you. So always be consistent. I told someone yesterday, they really wanted to build their business online, and I told them traffic gets you the exposure. Branding, which is the part that you get to do, which is fun, is sharing value and putting yourself out there and putting your face everywhere so that you look like someone that knows what they're doing because you show up everywhere. And then finally, converting. We can get you the traffic and the visitors, but if you're not talking to them, you won't be able to convert them. So you need to talk to them and get to know them and answer that 1 or 2 questions that they have to make them feel comfortable that they're making the right decision with you. So that's all I have for you guys.
That was man. Before you asked,
I'm kind of silent.
She was like the whole time. She's like, I gotta say the. Oh man, I'm like, she's like thinking. She's like, oh dude. She's like, it's my turn. She's
I'm kind of
been
silent
waiting for that for the last hour and 20 minutes. Pretty awesome.
Hey guys, before I just wanted to say, I mentioned that webinar stuff. I got a couple PMs about that. I'll work out a date that I can get that webinar going. It's I'm just gonna be focusing on communication strategies. That's it, guys. That's what a lot of people are asking me, for help in. It's like, yeah, okay, I got the traffic and whatnot, but how can I communicate a little bit better? So yeah, I'll work out a time for the Hangout soon. Okay, so just contact me on Facebook and I'll get it going.
Post it.
I'll post it in the group
once we're ready.
Once it's ready. All right. Jose, or Mark. I know Jose. I gotta sit back for this.
Let's take our seat.
Paulie set the precedent.
Jose's up.
Sit back when Jose talks.
Yeah, let me mute out on this one.
Hey, what can I say to the people out there watching this? The best example I got it's almost like learning how to swim. If you try to swim by yourself, no matter what age, at the age of 5, 6, 25, 30, 50, whatever, and you never learn how to swim and you jump in the deep, you're gonna freak out and you're gonna hurt yourself and you're gonna panic and you don't ever want to learn how to swim ever again because you had a traumatizing experience. And that's how these internet money-making opportunities can become. It can be very hurtful if you try to do it without no help. And all I'm trying to say is that we got instructors in here. We have a system in place. We got a kiddie pool that'll teach you how to walk, and then go to the 5 feet, and then you go to the 6 feet, and then you just get better and better until you become an Olympic swimmer. Okay, but you just don't want to do that by yourself out there because it can be expensive, especially when you're looking for traffic and try to advertise. You found the best opportunity in the world, the best product. Now you want people to come and see it, and then you go out there. Okay, how do I advertise? And then you start trying these sources. Oh my God, the money you're about to spend is insane, and you won't get any results because everybody's out there to get your money, promising the world that they're going to give you all the advertisement, and you don't get nothing, and you keep on trying another one and another one. It can be very expensive, so you can really hurt yourself if you try to do this on your own. But over here, man, like I said, we already got the traffic. We're already teaching. We're instructors, all right, and we'll teach you how to swim with the sharks, man, and it's going to be a good time. So that's all I got to say. I mean, you want to be connected with the right people and the people that have your best interests at heart, and that's what we're all here. That's why the XLN family is like none other. So that's all I got to say, man. If you're looking to be connected with the right people, this is it. The XLN family, and we'll help you make money correctly and safely.
I think that's my gift.
Yeah, I think it is too.
I know. Thanks, Jose.
Regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Oh, okay. Bruce, take it on home.
Thanks, Paulie. I'm just going to keep this brief because I know we're running a little bit long. Everybody pretty much said it all as usual. So by the time it gets to me, I get the little bare bones to finish up with. There's like no meat left on the bones. You guys ate it all. But basically, when we put this system together, we put it together to be duplicatable, right, and to work for everybody. And we always said, that we're taking you out of the equation and making your results system dependent. And that duplicates onto the people that come through your system and join you, right? So it levels the playing field. The system is leveling the playing field for you. But Fidel, you said something really powerful when you first came out, and you said this system makes you look like you know what you're doing. And that was the whole idea of everything that I just said and the system that we created because when you use this system and you send traffic to it and the follow-up messages are going out, it looks like you know what you're doing, right? Just like you said, and that was the perfect way to phrase it. So, you know, thanks. You know, it's just something that never came out of my mouth, and I love it, and it's really why we put this in place to be duplicatable. So everything's here for you. If you're asking, does it work? It obviously works. We have 10,000 members. The system converts. The capture pages convert. The you know, the video converts on the sales page, and actually that video converted at about 50% our first month. So it was crazy. So the traffic converts. Everything is working. So click the button. And, you know, take a look at the system. Go through the system. Look at the capture page and read the capture page and enter your name and your email. Go back through. Watch the video. You know, and click the step 1 button. Join Four Corners. Come back and click the step 2 button to get your $7 system. That's the process that everybody goes through, and it's a really basic, simple system. And that's the key to the duplication: is simplicity and making you look like you know what you're doing. Thanks, Fidel. I needed that closing statement.
Well, since we got a system, you know, that makes you look like you're doing, you know, there's just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of effort on your part that you have to do to even make it better, right? We give you the foundation. Now you just got to build upon the foundation. So I asked the question before, why would you want to join XLN? Now I'm going to ask you a different question. Is you might be here as somebody's lead and looking for an opportunity or a system. You might be one of the members. But like I said before, this is a people business. So if you join XLN or you join other opportunities out there, no matter what biz op you get into, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing special to help that person that doesn't know what they're doing? Are you have your hand out them to make their experience easy enough so they would want to join you? Okay, you have to ask that question, because there's a big failure rate on internet marketing world of 97%. And sometimes when I get, you know, I get PMs and emails with certain people asking me certain questions, I look at it like, you know, if you just took the time to educate yourself a little bit, and it's not very hard, put some effort into your business, no matter what business it is, it's going to make you that much more successful. Because like I said, it was getting on the phone before, having that confidence of taking that same person, just like you were before, coming into an area you know nothing about or don't know where to start. Just imagine that person that opts into your landing page and wants the same success that you might be having, but needs a little guidance. So it goes down the line. Ask yourself the same question. Why would anybody join me? Why should I be getting sales? What makes me so special? All right? And if you look deep enough, you'll have the answers to your own questions. So with that, we do these every Monday night. I know it's Tuesday, but we do these. We'll be back on schedule next Monday night at 8:30. You guys are members. System is switching over at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern Standard Time. So let's get out there. Let's build our business. Let's build this team even bigger. Let's hopefully down the road, you know, get to some tropical events, get around each other, and make a lot of money, have a great time. That's what it's all about. So we'll see you. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Night, everybody.
Good night.